All right, kiddies, welcome back to the Moto Motley channel, and sadly the last official episode of the summer. So today we're going to go back to my old stomping grounds, which is Boulder Canyon, and then we'll have a little layover at Barker Reservoir, which is in at the base of a town called Nederland. We'll take a quick break there, and then we'll go over the hump down the peak-to-peak highway to another famous roadhouse and actually go in, and it's called The Last Shot. So this should be a lot of fun. It may be long enough to be more than one episode. I don't know. I'll try to keep it down to a dull roar. But thanks a lot for going for another ride with me, everybody. This is an especially beautiful canyon and a famous canyon here at the base of Boulder, Colorado. All right, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you in a little while. Wow. People stupid. Had to whip the finger out on him. You know which finger I mean, too. So when I was a kid, we drove this road twice a day because we lived up in the mountains and went to school down in Boulder. And so we'd always honk our horns when we went through the tunnel here. I think we should keep up the tradition, don't you think? That always makes me feel better for some reason. I don't know why. Coming up is the famous Boulder Falls, which requires some hiking to go into, and I'm not into that today. But usually this is pretty jam-packed full of tourists right here. And the beauty of doing this kind of stuff during the week. And we lose these guys, perfect. And we can get after it now. So bearing in mind, if you think I'm going too fast, I grew up on this road, literally know every corner of it. Okay, we're almost to Barker Reservoir, and I'm going to see if we can pull over at the dam here. It's a little tricky. And we got away with it. Get out of here without falling down. And here we have it, coming into Nederland, Colorado. I was a little high, 8,200 feet. This is the site of the world famous Frozen Dead Guy days, where a bunch of people come up here and have all kinds of weird activities. It's kind of like Sturgis, except for deadheads and hippies and those kind of type of people. But apparently there was a guy from the Netherlands, or excuse me, from Scandinavia, who's had his dad died and froze to death here and was going to be reincarnated. And anyway, he wound up here getting dry ice delivered twice a week. And they have a festival for it. Anything for a party here in Nederland, Colorado. They've sure fixed this town up a lot since I was a kid. It's downright beautiful now, but it wasn't back then. And people are friendly. All right, that was the bustling downtown of Nederland. And the microphone check. Headed towards my old neighborhood when I was a kid. All these aspens in a couple of weeks will be gold. And we're going to do part of the Peak to Peak Highway that I'm not showing you there today, because there's a huge aspen field on it. And that'll be kind of an unofficial little sneaky Moto Muttley quick drive up and down. Just because I want to share that with you guys. Not a lot of people get to see it. so this is Rawlinsville. This is where I grew up. And down the next right turn, in fact, I'll pull off here a little bit, is Toland Road. And goes to Rawlins Pass, and there's a train track all down through there that goes up to the Moffett Tunnel. And that's the transition point from the Eastern Divide to the Western Divide, right through the mountain. Anyway, it would be another good ride for the adventure bike. It's an all dirt road and pretty rough going. Maybe we could get those two in the same day because they're not very long. At any rate, here we go. Rawlinsville, Colorado, everybody. All right, let's get out of here. There's the train tracks. Next stop, the last shot. Friendly people. And I think this is it, ladies and germs. And they're closed. That's a drag. Well, this is the famous last shot. And it's closed and for sale. And that's too bad. Well, just over the hill here, there's a little store where we can get some, get a snack at and take a break. Anybody want to buy the last shot? God, I kind of think I do. Because this in the summertime is a license to print money. In the wintertime, not so much. God, that's too bad. That guy had been collecting shot glasses and had them from all over the world, and just from everybody, including myself and some of my friends from the military. What a crying shame. And it was a pack rat place. I mean, there was just stuff jammed all over the place that people had brought him. It's kind of like a museum. All right, Big to Peak Highway to Central City. And a beautiful day, oh my God. I remember right here at the bottom of this hill is an offshoot that goes back into the mountains on my right side, west side, and sneak around through all the old mining access routes and winds up in Rollinsville, kind of where we started. Might be down a little further, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there it is. So this dirt road goes up to a little ghost town called Apex, and then it gets serious off-roading and winds up on Tolan Road that drops you off basically at the Moffat Tunnel. And it's an old mining route. It's very cool. It's worth doing because a lot of the stuff is still intact. You can see the old mining up here. May still be even being used a little bit. Story goes, Black Hawk, Central City, big mining towns, a lot of gold was taken out of here. I mean, a lot of gold was taken out of here. To the point where at one point in the game, the main street of Central City was paved in gold for a day or so and was a contender to be the capital of Colorado. And it would wind up being Denver by just a couple of votes. Okay, let's see what happens. Just for fun. Moriarty Lane. Main Street. Do that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have to say they did do a nice job though. It is attractive. Just exactly what the discerning tourist is looking for. Oh, and I forgot about that abomination. Right there is this giant 20-story hotel that comes out of the ground like the pharaohs of old. Nice one. And I think we better get back after it. I had enough of this for one day. Or not. I guess we're going to get a chance to see the whatever this is, the Maristar Hotel. And another one. I didn't know that there was 2 super hotels here. So down Clear Creek Canyon we go until we run out of battery. Well, guys, I think we're going to leave it here for now. This is pretty much, we're done with the Peak to Peak Highway and we're into Clear Creek Canyon now. There's not a lot to see here, just mostly traffic and noise. If I find a place to pull over, I'll do a proper farewell. But in case I run out of battery, thanks for everything, guys. I sure do appreciate you hanging with me and riding with me and on this last official ride of the summertime. School started yesterday for me. Film classes, video editing classes, so I can get better at doing all of this stuff with you guys. Really looking forward to it, and I hope to see you again real soon on an unofficial visit. All right, take care. Thanks a lot.